1944, somewhere on the Eastern Front. The Soviet advance towards Germany already seems unstoppable for the troops of the Third Reich. Confident by recent achievements and knowing that there are no enemy positions in the nearby territory, a young Soviet lieutenant leads a patrol without taking too many precautions. Like many others before him, his youth and lack of combat experience would end up working against him. In the blink of an eye, and from nowhere, a shot hits him square in the chest. Immediately, the rest of the soldiers on the patrol try to take cover, but it's useless. In just a few seconds, another 2 shots echo through the air and 2 more troops fall to the ground. The remnant of the patrol flees in terror. A few hundred meters away, Matthäus Hetzenauer, a young Austrian sniper in his early 20s, is already leaving his firing position. He knows that staying there longer would be risking discovery even after his target has been an easy prey. This is a normal day in the life of Hetzenauer, a Wehrmacht sniper who would unknowingly become the most dangerous and deadly Nazi sniper during World War II, and a living nightmare for Soviet commanders. With 345 confirmed deaths, and as many unofficially attributed to him, he was one of 3 soldiers from Adolf Hitler's Germany to be awarded the Gold Sniper's Badge. That being said, do you want to learn more about this German legend of long-range shooting? What weapons and techniques did he use? And what other renowned Austrian sniper did he meet on various missions? Join us as we explore the story of a young man whose telescopic rifle became an extension of his own arm. Are you ready? Then prepare to travel back in time. Matthäus Hetzenauer was born on December 23, 1924, in Brixham in Thale, a town in the Alpine region of Austria. Already at a young age, he began to learn the art of hunting and camouflage thanks to his father, Simon Hetzenauer, who periodically hunted gazelles, deers, and turkeys to bring food to the table. These were skills that Matthäus quickly acquired, becoming an expert and skilled marksman, using nature as a valuable ally, and getting used to covering great distances on foot. All skills that would be key to his future in war. Something for which he did not have to wait too long, because at the age of 17, in 1942, he was drafted into the German Wehrmacht Army and assigned to the 140th Mountain Rifle Reinforcement Battalion based in his native Austria. In this battalion, Hetzenauer trained for 2 years as a mountain infantryman, a terrain that was extremely familiar to him from his hunting experiences. It was during his training that several superiors noted his outstanding aptitude for long-range shooting. Consequently, from March to July 1944, he received military training as a sniper and was promptly assigned in that role to the Army's 3rd Mountain Division, where he saw action against Soviet forces in Hungary, Slovakia, and the Carpathian Mountains. Without knowing it, Hetzenauer had found a job in which he would stand out from the rest of his colleagues. There is a motto among snipers: 1 bullet, 1 death. In a post-war interview published in 1967 by the Austrian magazine Truppendienst, Hetzenauer himself pointed out that if he were offered a more modern semi-automatic rifle, he would not accept it. Snipers don't need a semi-automatic weapon if they're really skilled, he explained. And when asked if he ever needed to take a second shot to finish off his targets, the Austrian sniper replied, "Almost never." So, what weaponry did this fierce and deadly soldier use? His rifles of choice were the Karabiner 98K with a 6-power telescopic sight, and less frequently, the Gewehr 43 with a 4-power telescopic sight. He didn't need much more. With these elements, he achieved 345 kills in less than a year of combat, a figure that, according to his statements, was actually much higher. The problem is that for them to count officially, they had to be confirmed visually by an officer or by 2 soldiers, and the snipers of that time worked on their own or accompanied by a single colleague. This was the case with Hetzenauer, who shared missions with Joseph Allerberger, another famous Austrian sniper also awarded the Golden Sniper Badge during World War II. Both Hetzenauer and Allerberger devoted all their efforts and skills to eliminating enemy commanders, sometimes skipping their primary orders to deal with their Soviet counterparts. And they did this for a very important and essential reason. At this point in the war, the Germans were significantly outnumbered by their attackers. Infiltrating between enemy lines and eliminating commanders was a very effective way to disrupt Soviet troops and delay their offensive as long as possible. Both recognized that the clothing of high-ranking officials was very helpful to them. Commanders can be easily recognized and shot from long range by their distinctive special uniforms. We managed to eliminate the leaders of the enemy attack up to 8 times in the same offensive, they explained in the aforementioned interview. But although his statements made this sound simple, the task was far from it. Snipers had to stand still for hours and hours in the cold and snow. Many times they even had to set up their firing position in the dead of night and stay there until dawn, unless there was enough moonlight to try and do something. Apart from this, they had to wear a white uniform with white paint to camouflage the face and hands, and a holster of the same color for the weapon, in addition to the assembly of dolls to distract and locate inexperienced enemies. Something that wasn't always useful because the Soviets also had great marksmen. According to Hetzenauer, an important quality, in addition to precision and long-range shooting, is tactics. It is especially important to be more patient than the enemy. The one who handles these details better is the one who wins in a fight against other snipers, said the Austrian. It is worth noting that his longest officially registered shot with a confirmed death was from 1,100 meters away, something admirable if we take the climatic and geographical conditions of the region into account, and the fact that the weapons available at the time did not have the current technology. Likewise, it must be said that Hetzenauer received 5 decorations, including the aforementioned Golden Sniper Badge and the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross. However, the young Austrian sniper's war experience would not end well. A few months after being hit in the head by enemy artillery, he was captured by Soviet troops and sent to a prison camp. There he remained until 1950, when he was released, but not before spending years enduring torture and watching his companions die. The deadliest Austrian sniper of the Third Reich returned to his native country, where he married and lived a quiet small-town life as a carpenter. He died of natural causes in 2004 at the age of 79. He is still remembered today as one of the most effective snipers of World War II. And now it's time for you to tell us your opinion. Who is your favorite sniper from World War II? Leave us your answer below. And don't forget to subscribe and activate the notifications to learn about many more military events that left their mark on history. Thank you for joining us, and until the next video.